Okay, hi folks, and welcome to another vlog. Today you join me in a rather misty, damp and fairly miserable Peak District. I'm heading down to a place called Ladybower Reservoir. Down there's three reservoirs. Is it three or four reservoirs? No, sorry, three reservoirs that meet into one. Brought the bike, so I'm going to do a little bit of cycling as we go along. So yeah, come and join me, see what we can get. The weather's not proving too great at the minute with the mist and the fog, but I think once we get lower down towards where the reservoir is, it should be a little bit better, hopefully. I've come through lovely sunshine on the way, all the way around the M60. There's beautiful sunshine. It's 20 odd degrees. Up here it's currently showing 12, so yeah, bit of a change in temperatures. Right, we're going to head down now and see what the weather conditions look like when we get down there. So hopefully they'll improve, so come and join me. Safety first and all that. Be good, interesting to have a look at this once the water starts to get a little bit higher. We're a bit low at the moment, but certainly through the winter that'll be quite an interesting thing to photograph. Long exposure right across the water, with the water flowing into the plug. But yeah, that should be good. Right, we're going to head round the other side of the reservoir now, just sort of see what what's on there. I think there's another plug just on the other side. Yeah, we'll see if we can get something from there. All right, see where we go. Okay, so I've just got to the other side of the reservoir now. We're going to look at doing it's quite a simple shot just across. We're including this plug hole here just across the reservoir. Try and get some of the buildings that are strutting out into the water in as well. Quite a simple shot, nothing really to write home about. But yeah, should be interesting. Just looking at the plug holes though, there's quite a lot of growth on the inside of them, so it looks as if they haven't overflowed for quite some time. The last summer we had quite a hot summer, quite a bit of a drought certainly around this area, so it's probably still making up for lost rain if you like. So yeah, I'm sure towards the winter, we're having quite a bit of a wet summer this year, so I'm sure towards this winter we'll get some decent waterfall and hopefully get these in action. Right, we'll crack on and get a shot. Now, with the beauty of editing, there's a couple of options I could do here. I could stand here and say, wow, that was amazing. Or the other one, that was rubbish. We'll see what comes out. But yeah, I'm going to move on from this location now, head further up, right around the reservoir, back up to the sort of start of the tier of the three reservoirs across into Derwent Valley. So yeah, back on the bike and catch you when we get over there. Vlogging and biking, two things that are never normally associated. Right, bail it into the bushes. I've only got one brake with having one hand and one hand on the camera makes it a little bit more interesting. Oh, lovely. So I'm sure we can get something from down here. Just have a quick look for a composition and yeah, see what I can shoot. I might go a little bit further down by the water and shoot across. But the colour of the bridge, with it being quite a bright yellow, really, yellow stone against the water, and the dark green background, really works. So yeah, see what I can do with it. And with a bit of interest, foreground interest with these ferns and the wildflowers that are growing around. Right, head down there, catch you in a minute. I think the best thing to do when it's weather conditions like this is just look for the more intimate shot, something a little bit closer maybe. Yeah, it's proving difficult to try and get a bit of inspiration from this, but yeah, we'll find something. Constantly looking around, seeing what I can get. I mean, the light is forever changing as well, even though it's dull and very overcast and drizzly. It still changes, still little patches of light. So it could be quite a good sunset. I mean, I've said that before, haven't I? But yeah, it could be set for an okay sunset. Just have to see. I mean, failing that, I'm out on the bike. I'm enjoying myself anyway, so it's not as if it's any burden if we don't do any more photography. It'd just be nice to get a few decent shots in as well. Hey ho! Right, let's carry on. I've never actually been this side of Ladybower, and it's more off-road. On the other side, the car park and the main road through into the main area is drop down again, going a bit uphill. So yeah, it's more interesting this side, a little bit more off-road, a little bit more in the wilderness, if you like. I have no idea what that is. Oh, this is like my own private beach. Oh, it's lovely down here. So I've just set up the camera, just come back for the bike and bits and pieces. So I set up the camera just on the water here to try and get a shot of the sticks in the water. There's a fence, an old fence that's going down, which I'll show you in a moment, heading across the reservoir. So I'll do another long exposure, usual type of shot. So I'm currently doing a pano shot, vertical, horizontal, portrait. I'm currently doing a portrait pano shot across the reservoir. I can't even speak now. Right, I'm currently doing a portrait pano across the lake here, just incorporating the sticks in the foreground. Usual long exposure sort of shot to flatten out the water completely. With the sticks, a little bit of foreground interest. So we'll see what this image comes out now. I think it's fair to say now the weather's not going to change much. It's stayed pretty stable for the past couple of hours. We're now approaching 4:30. So yeah, we're probably going to be in through fairly miserable weather. Yeah, we'll keep on going, keep on trucking, as they say. Yeah, I've currently got the 10-stop leaf filter on the front of this with a 0.9 grad on as well, just to try and get a little bit of definition in the sky. I've also got the polarizer filter on as well, to try and get some of the glare out of the water, because even though it's cloudy, there is still quite glary, and with the ripples on the water, I just want to eliminate that as much as I can, so we can get the smoothest shot across the water. So yeah, we'll see what we've got now, and I'll post the image. Just sitting here though on the banks of this reservoir. Oh, it's so lovely. I mean, where else would you want to be on your day off? I'm very lucky to have 4 days off at the moment, so I work 4 on 4 off, so I tend to be off midweek quite regularly. It's great because yeah, it's just dead around here. There's nobody else around, there's no one to interrupt you, you're not fighting for places to park, to get your camera set up. You just come here and just do what you want to do. So yeah, it's always good to come midweek, certainly on tourist destinations like this. So much quieter. Right, I finished down this side of the location now, just down by the river here. So I'm going to get back to the bike and start to cycle on further that way. Whoa, that was quite hard work getting up there, suddenly with the camera going on my back. Yeah, I'm making excuses. Right, so we're now at the top of the second reservoir. The 2 towers we've got there, they've been shot 1,000 times. I'm going to do another shot myself. I normally shoot from the other side, so it'll be interesting to see a bit more of a composition from this side. But yeah, we're quite high up actually here. The red face isn't for nothing. Pretty much had to climb. Oh, it looks nothing from there. Quite a distance uphill. I'll show you, and I'll show you what I'm about to do. Yeah, I've had to climb that on the bike. So yeah, rode for about 3/4 of a mile. You don't want to hear about me whinging about how difficult it is to ride a bike with camera gear on, do you? No, don't think so. Right, I'm going to set up for a composition from this side. See what comes of that, and then I think we'll head on. Yeah, pretty much the same as it is from the other side. Yeah, a little bit more something I've not done. And new's always good. Right. Okay, let's set up for this one then. Yeah, absolutely beautiful riding along here. Such a beautiful, peaceful place to come and bring the bike. Unfortunately, the light has just dropped. It's really flat now, as it has been most of the day. But I'm going to continue with the bike ride, get some exercise in, see what other images I can come up with. But as always, I'd like to thank you very, very much for watching, and that's a genuine thank you. Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great how well this has taken off. So really appreciate it, guys. Keep on watching. I'll keep on making the material, and yeah, I'll see what else I can get for the rest of the day. But from this video, from the Derwent Reservoir in High Peak, I bid you all a good evening, and see you again soon. Bye now.